here's a table with 3 different columns. And I wanted to read through that. Or we have here 3 areas, 3 spaces, the verbs, nouns, and adjectives. And when you read carefully through the 3 columns, which column would you say describes yourself or your organization or your culture the best? Is it the first, the second, or the third column? Are you more, from the analyzing part? Are you contemplating, evaluating, investigating, judging, reflecting, ruminating, understanding, validating, or is it this credibility, detail, evidence, information, insight, knowledge, certainty, prudence, reliability, security, truth important for you? Or are you more cautious, independent, informed, obsessive, selective, skeptical, or studious? Or, let's go to the second column. Do you act, complete? Do you like control? Do you execute? Do you implement? Do you integrate? Do you monitor? Do you organize? Are you planning? Do you like balance, commitment, consensus, harmony, probability, order, pertinence, predictability, productivity, stability, structure? And do you feel conscientious? Are you efficient? Are you methodical? Are you practical, realistic, reliable, structured? Or, let's go through the third column. Are you brainstorming, changing, designing, dreaming up stuff, exploring, imagining, innovating, inspiring, persuading? Are you, do you love ambiguity, hope, ideas, ingenuity, intuition? Do you take opportunities? Do you like options, possibility, risk, spontaneity, vision? Or are you more chaotic, enthusiastic, impulsive, inventive, open-minded, optimistic, and proactive? So, which of the 3 columns describes you best? And then I also think, if you think of Silicon Valley, which column do you think would describe Silicon Valley best? Well, so here's what we would find. The first column is what we call the past thinking. The second column is present thinking, and the third one is the future thinking. And most of the people would describe their own organization, their own way of working, their own culture from where they are from, either as the first or the second column that describes them best. It's a more present or past theory of mind, mindset that we have. While Silicon Valley typically would be, put on the third column. This is the one that has, the future mind, looking forward to that. So the thing is that not one is better than the other. We need actually all 3 of them. So this is the basics for these 3 fundamental priorities. We have the certainty, past, what do I know? The possibility, the future, what's possible, and the probability is the present. How do I make it happen? And that brings us into this triangle here, and that is from John Furry. You can read up more about it in his book. It's all about time. Now, when you look at these patterns of human engagement, some people are more on the probability side. They want to execute it right now, and they want to make it happen. The certainty people, they want to make sure that everything is safe, that in the past we've learned about stuff, while the people who are more looking at the possibility, they're looking, they're visionaries, they're the dreamers, they are looking forward of how we can make that happen. But in an organization, you need basically all 3 of them. You need those people who dream up stuff, who are the visionaries. You need the people who can ground them and then look at the risks, and down those people who help execute. And that is something that you may look at when you build teams for innovation. You need the visionaries, you need the people who ground them, and you need the people who execute them, and you need to make them understand each other's role, that each other's role is important and not in contradiction to what you believe or I believe, that all 3 are necessary. Yossi Vardi, who's a very illustrious person from Israel, peace negotiator and founder of the DLD, Tel Aviv and DLD conferences. He also said, in order to be creative, yeah, you cannot do it without a certain type of chutzpah. This way of, going there, even if you're annoying people already, and daring stuff and going ahead. So that's what you have to, sometimes, in order to be creative, in order to be innovative, you need to, step on somebody's toes. You need to have certain chutzpah, annoy people, and do it this way.